Nnamdi Kanu is coming out. What he is going to do in Africa will turn Africa around.
This man is a very powerful man of God. As you can see, he has now come out to say wonders, to say things that everybody need to listen and need to watch it. In fact, just watch and see what is real and what he said this time. He has now come out and to say what and what that he saw Nnamdi Kanu will do and how he will use to come out very soon, that it will come out very soon, as you can see. In fact, don't skip any part of it. Make sure you watch it to the end for you to hear the information and for you to see what is really happening right now, because according to him, he said that Nnamdi Kanu is coming out and he will do wonders once he come out, and the world, in fact the entire world is going to they are going to be on his knee and they're looking and the what that will happen, because according to him, a lot is happening, and that is why you see the Nigerian government, they are afraid of him. What they are doing is that they are just begging him to see if he is going to accept their offer and if he's going to accept what they are begging him for. That is why you see him still be in prison till now. And he has accepted the offer the government is offering him, I believe, and we know by now he would have been a free man. But just let's see and let's keep looking, and just watch it and make sure you watch this video to the end so that for you to understand the real thing and the real gist that is happening, because this man, he will scatter everywhere. In fact, Rock is on fire right now. What he said and the thing that is coming to pass very soon. As I'm about to watch, like, subscribe, and make sure you share it for everyone to see things going on in the country.
Nnamdi Kanu said that you people will jail me, but after jailing me, Biafra will come. Take for instance, what is going on now. It is someone who doesn't have even natural eyes and physical eyes that cannot see what Nigeria is facing. Nigeria is gone. Somebody may come now and tell you, Nigeria is not gone. Nigeria. You see that name, Nigeria? Nigeria. It is a company of the white people. Nigeria. Benjamin Netanyahu have given his own word that he is coming for Nigeria. I will not tell you about Donald Trump. Donald Trump have entered Nigeria. Do you know his mission? His mission is to wipe and press down the oppressors. The oppressors, you think, I told you people some time ago, go to my videos, you're going to see them. I say, do something fast, Nigeria, release Kanu and amend many things. If not, Donald Trump, after fighting Boko Haram, ISIS, ISWAP, Fulani herdsmen, Lakurawa, them, all of them that you people that are in the authority is sponsoring to be committing atrocities and mayhem against the people. If you people did not amend those things, Donald Trump is coming. All your records will be aroused one by one. Who are the people that is going to suffer? Still you. Who are the people that are siphoning the people? Is still you. Who are the people that are supporting Boko Haram, financing them? Is still you people in the authority. Is it me? It is not me. I don't even have a say where you people are. I only have my say here in social media, where my father called me to come and speak the truth. That is where I have my say. But I'm speaking it so that you will be a witness of what I'm saying. I know you may not like it. Who are the people that will be fought after office? You. Now, assertions are going around that how many $1 million that was given to allegedly was given to the governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, for a drainage to Calabar seaways. And they said the money was not used the way it was agreed to be used. Now, who are the people that EFCC will come for after tenure in the office? There is a law in Nigeria that gives a certain serving governor or president the immunity of not being arrested. If not, EFCC, as the case was alleged, would have arrested the governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma. The same governor, people are saying that is a Supreme Court governor who brought down Ihedioha as a governor under 8 months. Hey, Anambra State Governor Nwambafo. Chakala Brahali Katia. Nwambafo. Get ready. It is better you keep your record straight. Nwambafo. Keep your record straight. EFCC will come after. Go and ask the former Attorney General of the Federation. Go and ask him. He's still now in jail or still suffering. If they had told him that today that he is not going to be free, in the country he is walking freely and making all manner of assertions, commanding powers and all the rest. Power doesn't stay in one place. If you don't have ear, hear it. When you are thinking on how to eat vegetable is on the other corner thinking on how to purge you. You think holding Nnamdi Kanu will make any difference in Nigeria? Nnamdi Kanu have assigned it long ago. He have put his signature. He said, but you people will jail me. But get ready to get a Somalia visa if you have not gotten a Somalia, because Somalia will be a paradise in Nigeria. It is coming. Benjamin Netanyahu of the Israel have said, I am coming to help Africa, Nigeria. These people that are persuaded and persecuted. You think it's a joke? You think it's a joke? Nnamdi Kanu is the end of Nigeria and the end of this era. Do you see what is going on? Omotosho was sanctioned by ICC, International Criminal Court, because of the judgment he tendered. Now, what does he say? The Judicial Council, the ones that let me use the terms. The ones that NJC, Nigeria Judicial Commission, they are now saying we will revisit the case of Omotosho with what is it called? Nnamdi Kanu. You think they are just saying it so that they are going to be free from every torment that will come. They know it before. Now Omotosho is in fear. Anybody that tells you that Omotosho is not in fear, that person is a blatant liar. He's in fear. Everywhere is lie, falsehood everywhere. Even the government. Look at Musa, General Christopher Musa. When he was on seat, they are the ones that told us that they caught Gentle Yahoo. The Gentle Yahoo has been decimated. Gentle Yahoo and Makeup has been decimated. But the same Makeup they said that have been decimated by the armed forces, the army, has come out to say, I am still alive, and even quote, say the date. That is when I know that this country is full of falsehood. whom do you people want to entice? Is it us that are tired? You people are crying, but we are no longer crying, we are shouting. Nnamdi Kanu is the hope of every African, because what he will do in Africa, watch it. Nnamdi Kanu is coming out. What he is going to do in Africa will turn Africa around upon what he has been aggrandized for, and he said no, Biafra or death. Till today, he's coming out victorious. Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. Holy, 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 holy. Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. Holy, 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 holy. Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. If you are a Bible scholar, you know many times children of God, the servant of God, has been held in this way. Nnamdi Kanu is not the only one. It has happened in the time past. Children of God, servants of God that was held like this. People like Abraham, people like Moses has been held because he redeemed them from Egyptians. That is why I'm shouting holy, holy. Mimo, Mimo. Nnamdi Kanu, Mimo. He says Nnamdi Kanu is a holy man. Forget all nonsense anybody will come and say here. I don't care. The truth is the only thing. Nnamdi Kanu is the righteous man. He is a man after God's heart. He said, whosoever that touches him is touching my eyeball, and I will not keep it lying with you. I will deal with you. If you touch my eyeball, I will deal with you. And God is dealing with them one by one. Many will go in after their tenure in the office because they are corrupt. Where is Abubakar Malami? If I'm talking, I call Abubakar Malami, the former AGF minister. Where is he? He is now in DSS custody, or in the same office he concocted to bring Nnamdi Kanu back to Nigeria, and say, with our intelligence and hard work, we were able to extraordinary rendition Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. That is the only thing he achieved as an Attorney General of the Federation. Where is he now? He is in the jail. Even if he's in his house now, he's still visiting the court. Jail is near to him more than his house. Whether he have paid 1.5 billion or not, if they find you culpable, if you don't go and bribe them, they find you culpable. That place you put Nnamdi Kanu is where they will put you, and you will suffer forever. The law is a respecter of no one, no matter what they may do. If you do wuru and get out of there, God will do wuru and give you one bad sickness that will deal with you. Simple and short. I'm a prophet. I tell you only the truth. I'm afraid of no one except God in heaven, who have called me for this ordination to speak the truth. Truth is my cardinal point.
Please hold on, don't forget to click the subscribe button. Watch this particular video. What President Kanu said in this video is very, very important to all Biafra, so that you will know that. In fact, just watch to the end. Don't forget to click the subscribe button.
We are fighting for independence, not fighting physically with guns and bullets. We are fighting in terms of our agitation. We are fighting in terms of our belief. We're fighting in terms of our consistency to ensure that we are free, because we're not free. As a free people, we can afford to make life better for our people. Right now, we can't do that because of how Nigeria is structured and because of the very flawed foundations upon which Nigeria rests.
You called for a referendum latest this year, November, you said, I think.
Yes.
if that doesn't happen, what's the way forward? Because the way it looks like, the government will definitely not agree to that.
Then there'll be no elections in Biafra land. No more elections here. They can put whoever they like in office. They can do whatever they like with their political positions. We will not engage in any political process.
You said it's a peaceful struggle, but
yes.
There are some videos of you appearing in the past, especially abroad, in particular in one conference in the US, where you said you need weapons to defend yourself, you need guns and ammunition. How can we understand that in the context that you're saying it's a peaceful struggle?
I'm sure you've heard about the Fulani headsmen killing people all over the place. Have you heard about it? Exactly. So how do you intend to defend yourself against Fulani headsmen without guns and bullets? They'll be killing our people, raping our women, destroying crops in the farms, and no one does anything about it. Is that how human beings are supposed to live?
So, and you have the right to arm yourself and defend yourself with arms in that context?
Self-defense is recognized even by all the known laws of the UN. Is that not correct? We have the right. If somebody were to barge into this very interview now wielding a machete or an AK-47, are you suggesting we should let them get away with it?
You were detained for almost 2 years, from 2015 on, and actually there was no trial. No trial ever happened, and despite several court rulings that said you were supposed to be released, you were not released.
Yes.
Do you think you were treated in a fair way by the government? Or rather also by the justice system?
No, not fairly, because Nigeria is not a civilized country. People behave like animals. They are not reasonable enough. They're not disciplined enough. They are not mentally developed enough to run a transparent civil society. For them, they have a feudal mindset where you have the ruling class and, a multitude of poverty-stricken people who never utters any word in rebellion or to even ask questions about their plight. That is one thing we are determined to challenge.
Don't you think you insult a lot of Nigerians with that?
I'm being very kind, to be honest. I could have used far more harsher words to describe them. I'm being very kind.
You all have already listened to what the man of God said. One thing about prophecy is that it might take a lot of time before it comes to pass. And this particular prophecy, don't need to joke about it, because Nnamdi Kanu said that many people will be in their sleeping bed and Biafra will be declared. And if you look at what happened last year, you understood that the US are really involved with everything concerning this Biafra issue. Donald Trump have come to Nigeria to make sure he salvage all these. And don't think that Donald Trump don't know anything about Biafra. And many people were saying that he was talking about the Christian. Who are the Christian? Who are the majority of Christian that you have in Nigeria? If you look clearly, we see that the Igbos are more majority on the Christians that we are talking about. So it's just a matter of time. It might take a longer years. It might take a longer month, but one thing that is certain is that Biafra have come to stay. Biafra is an ideology. Biafra is not only one person. It's not Nnamdi Kanu pushing for it. Many people are involved in this Biafra issue. Many people are in diaspora pushing forward to make sure Biafra is being actualized. You can't tell me that you are in this country called Nigeria and you are seeing everything that is going on, and you'll be telling me that let's be praying for one Nigeria. So the best option and best solution for everyone to be in peace and harmony is just let us have a total separation so that everybody will manage their own resources. I think by so doing, everyone will have there will be competition between among ourselves. All these things that we are hearing, that this person, this tribe is oppressing this tribe is oppressing this tribe. Even though even though we have an Igbo presidency of which people are suggesting that this could be the reason why they are agitating, I don't think that will be the only solution or we solve the problem. I don't think it can be the problem, because even though any Igbo presidency enters there, what you'll be hearing tomorrow is that they have marginalized the North, they have marginalized the Yoruba. So the best option is just to allow everyone to just go and manage their own resources, because we have tried to make sure to see that this one Nigeria war, but it seems as if it's not going to work, and the leaders doesn't even care. They don't even care about how you feel or about what you always say. So the best option is just to let everyone just manage resources. So for people that are thinking that this movement will not be actualized, you are joking, because looking at what the US have been doing, and they have given Nnamdi Kanu honorarium. Giving Nnamdi Kanu honorarium shows that they are interested in what is going on in Nigeria. And Donald Trump have launched a direct attack to the northern region to show that he is very, very serious with it. So, well, I will not just say much. I will allow you to make sure you drop your own thought at the comment section. Don't forget to click the subscribe button for more updates.
It got so bad today in court that Nnamdi Kanu at some point had to remove his shirt to show Justice Binta Inyako his ribs, telling him the fact that he actually has a cognitive heart disease. I mean, for him to plead to the judge that he should be redirected to Kuje prison and let out of the DSS custody. That kind of isolation and psychological issue that he feels that is affecting him on the DSS custody. Why is it difficult for his plea to be heard? I mean, why has he not been transferred to Kuje Correctional Center, even if his case is still being heard in court?
On November 22nd, 2025, Nnamdi Kanu was transferred to Sokoto Correctional Center, more than 700 kilometers from Abuja, from his lawyers, from his family, in a facility specifically chosen because the sentencing judge said a closer prison was not appropriate for him. On June 21, 2026, Kanu signed and published an official statement expelling 10 members of his own organization. In that document, his location is described as Kuje Prison, the exact facility in Abuja the sentencing judge said he should not be held in. While everyone is debating the rumors about Kanu being moved, nobody is reading the document Kanu himself signed that tells a very specific, very verifiable story about where he actually is. The question is not whether the rumors are true. The question is, if Kanu is now in Kuje, the prison the judge explicitly said was unsuitable, who authorized that transfer? When did it happen? And what does it mean for his appeal, for his safety, and for the 2027 political calculation that is increasingly inseparable from his case? Stay with me. The documents tell this story better than any source. If you're new here, this channel exists for one reason: to give Nigerians the political analysis mainstream media won't. Hit subscribe and stay with me. This gets deeper. November 20, 2025, Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court in Abuja convicted Kanu on 7 terrorism-related counts and sentenced him to life imprisonment. The judge specifically ordered that Kanu be held in any correctional facility except Kuje in Abuja, citing Kuje's history of jailbreaks and Kanu's security risk profile. November 21st, 22nd, 2025, Kanu's lawyer Aloy Ejimako confirmed on X that Kanu had been transferred from DSS custody in Abuja to the Sokoto Correctional Center. Kanu's wife confirmed his arrival in Sokoto on her own X account. An unnamed DSS source confirmed the transfer to Saturday Punch. Unusual security activity was observed at the Sokoto facility. December 4th to 8th, 2025, Kanu's brother Prince Emmanuel attempted to move a transfer application in court but was rejected for not being a lawyer. Legal aid counsel lawyer Demdu Asan then appeared for Kanu. The court declined to hear the expatriate transfer motion and adjourned to January 27, 2026. January 27, 2026, Justice Omotosho struck out Kanu's transfer application as incompetent. The legal aid counsel lawyer withdrew after irreconcilable differences with Kanu over how to conduct the case. Kanu remained in Sokoto. February 4th, 2026, Kanu filed a 22-ground notice of appeal at the Court of Appeal in Abuja, challenging his conviction and life sentence. His lawyer Ejimako described it as the mother of all appeals. April 24th, 2026, Ejimako stated that the appeal was progressing. The record of appeal had been compiled and transmitted, and briefs were being exchanged. He urged the public to ignore rumors about the case. June 21st, 2026, Tribune Online published a statement signed by Kanu, dated June 21st, 2026, announcing the indefinite expulsion of former IBOB Directorate of State leader Chika Edoziam and 9 other IBOB members. In that statement, Kanu is described as serving a life sentence in Kuje prison.
There are 3 possible explanations for the Kuje reference in the June 21 statement. First, Kanu has been transferred from Sokoto to Kuje between February and June 2026 without any public announcement announcement in what would be an extraordinary quiet reversal of the government's original placement decision. Second, the statement contains a drafting error. Someone preparing the document wrote Kuje out of habit or error rather than Sokoto, and Kanu either did not notice or did not correct it. Third, the statement is not genuinely signed by Kanu from prison, and the location detail is fabricated or confused by whoever prepared it. Any of the three explanations is analytically significant. The first represents a political decision by the Tinubu government to move Kanu closer to Abuja, which would have major implications for his appeal and for the ongoing political negotiations. The second represents a document quality control failure in a statement that Kanu or his associates are publishing in his name. The third raises questions about who is actually controlling IPOB communications in Kanu's name while he is in prison. The Kanu question has intensified in the June 2026 political environment for multiple converging reasons. Peter Obi's June 22 resignation call to Tinubu cited the same governance failure argument that Southeast political figures have used about Kanu's continued detention. Governor Alex Otti of Abia State met with Tinubu and said publicly that Kanu would be released in no distant future. Former Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives stated publicly that a political solution to secure Kanu's release was underway, and Kanu himself appears to be managing IPOB internal politics from prison, expelling officials, issuing directives in a way that suggests either improved conditions or improved access to communications.
Justice Omotosho's November 2025 judgment addressed Kanu's custodial placement directly. The judge said Kanu must be kept in a facility that is suitable for his person, and that putting him in Kuje Correctional Center may not be appropriate. He ordered that Kanu be held in protective custody in any part of Nigeria. The judgment also specified that Kanu must not be allowed to use any electronic devices, and that any device usage must be supervised by ONSA. Critically, the judge did not issue a specific order naming Sokoto. He ordered that Kanu be kept away from Kuje and placed in protective custody anywhere. The choice of Sokoto was a government administrative decision implemented under the judge's general order, not a specific judicial instruction to go to Sokoto. That distinction matters. The government had discretion over which specific facility to use, provided it was not Kuje. If the government subsequently decided to move Kanu to Kuje, which the judge had specifically said was not appropriate, that would require either a new court order or a government administrative decision that directly contradicts the judge's stated reasoning. Kanu's core argument for the Sokoto transfer application was that detention 700 kilometers from Abuja made it practically impossible to pursue his appeal. He argued that preparation of the appeal record, interface with the court registry, and consultation with legal advisors all required physical proximity to Abuja. The court rejected the ex parte application on procedural grounds, not on the merits of the proximity argument. If Kanu is now at Kuje, which is in Abuja, the appeal access argument is resolved in practice, even without a formal court order. That is the kind of practical resolution that a politically motivated administrative decision could achieve without requiring judicial approval or public announcement. It would represent the government giving Kanu what he asked for without giving him the court order he asked for. The ONSA supervision requirement for electronic devices is also relevant here. If Kanu is issuing detailed expulsion orders from prison, signed and published, there is an implicit question about what devices he is using and under what supervision, whether in Sokoto or in Kuje. The January 2026 hearing revealed a structural problem in Kanu's legal representation that goes beyond this specific transfer application. His chosen counsel, Ejimakor, cannot easily access him in Sokoto. The legal aid counsel lawyer assigned by the court had no access to Kanu, had never met him, and withdrew when Kanu attempted to dictate how the case was conducted. Kanu has stated he intends to personally exercise his right of appeal, but a person filing appeal documents from inside a prison facility without reliable counsel access is structurally disadvantaged in a way that Section 36 of the Nigerian Constitution, right to fair hearing, specifically protects against. The Defense Consortium's description of the January hearing as procedural theater designed to generate headlines reflects the frustration of a legal team watching institutional process produce obstacles rather than justice. That frustration is publicly documented and directly relevant to any analysis of what a transfer to Kuje, if confirmed, would mean in practice. If Kanu has been quietly moved to Kuje, the primary beneficiary is the Tinubu government's 2027 electoral calculation. The government gets credit without making any formal announcement, without going through a court process, without appearing to capitulate to Ohanaeze or Southeast political pressure for improving the practical conditions of Kanu's appeal preparation. It resolves the most credible legal access argument without setting any precedent. And it creates the conditions under which a more significant political gesture, a pardon, a release, a presidential intervention, can follow later, after the appeal process is at an advanced enough stage to provide cover.
You all have seen the whole thing going on in the country. In fact, this man of God is saying the truth. What is there is that, as you can see, freedom, it is not something that you will just wake up one morning and you will get in an easy way. No, it is something that takes a lot of time and they take a lot of energy. That is what is there. And the Nnamdi Kanu being the author and being the person that stand at the forefront, understand what it means by fighting for freedom. And then the same thing with Simon Ekpa, when he said that they want to redeclare Biafra independence in Finland. They say after the redeclaration that it will take a long time, because it will become a long-time war between the Nigerian government and the Biafran people, because it's something that everybody will be talking about every day, no stop, non-stoppable, until one day they will do what they think that they cannot do. That is what is here. On the American coming to Nigeria, they have already come to Nigeria and go back, but they still have some plan in the country. They still have some plan in the country. What is there is that, a person like Tinubu, he can do anything to bribe anybody, to silence anything that is going on in Nigeria. He can do anything at all, as long as it is issue of Biafra. He can make sure that he silence everything. The genocide that is happening in Nigeria, he paid the Washington a very huge amount of money so that they can silence everything that is going on. And still today, a lot is still happening. In fact, a lot is happening in the country. I'll let you comment down below what you think about the whole thing. Like, subscribe, and share for everyone to see the thing that is going on in Nigeria.